Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to invite people to a meeting that's already in progress. So if I was going to have a guest speaker, I would arrange with them beforehand and say, hey, I'm going to send you a link at, 9:50 or whatever for our 10 o'clock class. And that link, you can join the Zoom meeting through that link. And then what I would do is I would start that class session 10 minutes before. And then in that class session, I would send an invite to my guest speaker to kind of give them the access codes to the class. I can also do this to invite other faculty members. If I'm doing something where I'm like, hey, you should really look at, this is really kind of cool what we're doing, or maybe an administrator, or really just anyone with an email address you can invite into a meeting, or maybe a kid who can't get their teams to work or that's not working out for them. You can drop them in right away if you get a message from them saying they need to get into your class. So to do that, all you do is come over to the participants list, click on the invite button, and it'll show up on this screen first, actually, a contacts list. You can actually type in anybody in this pre-populated contact list. I don't know if it's just for your school, or I don't know what populates this list, but there's a lot of people there already. But these are all just employees of the district. So if I want to do, say, Simonson, I got Jack Simonson right there. I can do that. When I hit invite, he'll get an email with all the invitation details that he needs to be able to join your class. If it's somebody outside the district, I can go here. If I click on default email, it'll actually open Outlook and create an email for me with all the information I need. I can type in a subject and maybe a message in there as well and send that off. Person will be able to access the class. If I wanted to do it kind of manually, I can do copy invite link, and that's going to copy the URL link, and you can go make your own email up and then paste that in there into that email, and that's just the link. The copy invitation will copy the entire meeting ID and all that information, and then you can just paste that into an email as well manually. So I'll do this real quick and show you how it works. So I click on the default email. It's going to pop up an Outlook screen in just a second to send that off. I'm sure there's a way to do this in advance, but I don't want to learn any extra stuff if I don't have to. So doing it in the meeting is kind of how I would do it. And I would just let my presenter know, if I'm doing a guest presenter, that I'm going to send this 10 minutes before the class starts. And that might be just the easiest way to go. So this is what it shows. This is the whole thing that it does. If you do copy link, it'll just copy this part. If you do copy invitation, it'll copy all of this text. But here I would just send this off to whoever wants to get into the class. Let's see your changes. No. So I don't know presenters how that works, so be sure before you invite someone outside that's not a faculty member to your class that you make sure that you're getting your permissions done for guest speakers. My guess is there's still going to be some process for having people come talk to kids. All right, everybody, thanks a lot and have a great day.